Hi, my name is Seven. I'm your seventh-star mystic. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the party. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here and supporting me, and for supporting just sharing motivation and love in general. I'm going to be doing a weekend sizzle reading. Sizzle in your weekend. I hope that everybody's been having a good week so far, and that you're enjoying these summertime vibes, my people. It's been absolutely beautiful where I am. I hope that you've been having some gorgeous vibes as well. I'm using the Serpentfire tarot deck tonight. So I will say that these are not date specific, so if you encounter this reading at any specific time, it's the right time for you. And I will say that my messages don't always resonate with everyone, which is okay. There's a lot of people in this world. So just know that there might be something in here for you at some point. I hope that what I have to say through these cards helps you somehow. I hope that this reaches the eyes, ears, and hearts of those who are meant to receive it. So let's get started. We just had the Leo new moon. Had a lot to do with who you are, finding out your truth, finding out your personal power and how it fits into this world. Personal power. Four of Wands is the first card out. Four of Wands. Four of Wands deals with building a strong foundation, strong home life, strong energy within your home, strong sense of home within yourself. So that's a really important message right now. A sense of home within yourself. What does home feel like to you? How does that pertain to your day-to-day? What makes you feel most at home? This is also the Twin Flame 1111 card, so this could be touching on the sacred union of sorts. This is happy home and family life, that's for sure. Happy home and family life. Next card we have out is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups came up in my last reading. This is walking away from people, places, and things that don't serve you. So some of you may be feeling discontent with your home life or your relationship situations. There's something about the energy that is not suitable for you. If you look at these cards, it's almost like she's looking off into this bigger, brighter future. So if you're feeling discontent, don't refrain from looking off into that bigger, brighter future. Don't refrain from doing that. You deserve that for yourself, your family, whatever. We have the Temperance card. First message, make sure not to swing from one extreme to the other. Make sure to try to stay balanced. This is the card of balance. It's the card of patience. If you look at these three cards together, it's like a succession. She's looking off to this bigger, brighter future. And then there's like this manifestation of it where it literally goes down into the crown chakra. It goes down into it. So you need to be ready for what's coming for you by staying balanced. That's how it can come in. If you're aligned, then there won't be any problems. So what that means is try to align to what feels right to you in every given moment as much as possible. So kind of gauge what feels right to you in every given moment and try to stick with that. Don't argue with that feeling when it comes. What other messages can I give out to the collective, please? What? Stay optimistic. This is awesome. This is the Sun card. Oh my God. Stay optimistic. Don't let this get you down. Don't let it get you down. What you got coming for you is going to bring you so much joy. It's going from your thoughts to your reality. From your thoughts to reality. Look at this. I can't even hold all those up at the same time. I just want you to see how this looks because I love this deck and the way all the images go together. But even if you just hold up the Eight of Cups with the Temperance and the Sun card, be patient because the most amazing, joyous, happy things are coming or here with you now. You can embody that which you want, and that's important. Embody that which you want. Yo, oh my God. Look at this. Look at the two horses on both these cards. This is a balance of light and dark. This is a balance of light and dark. Look at the horses. They're the same. How is that? That's crazy. There's something about this. Even the reflection on this Sun card as I was holding it like that looked just like this Temperance card. That blows me away. What is that? When you find that balance, I told you the alignment comes. It comes with it. Stay aligned. Stay aligned. Figure out what that means to you and do it. Because if you do, the payoff will be so worth it. That's amazing. And this all has to do with what makes you feel home, what makes you feel safe and secure. This, okay, we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords comes out next. Look at these two cards together. What did I tell you? Temperance card. It's coming down from above into the person sitting here. Look at this Page of Swords card. It's like pew, pew, pew. It's like this big aha moment. It's not big. The Page of Swords, the page is like pretty. It's like a little note versus like a huge decree. I mean, this doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be huge and life changing. This definitely comes from above, though, and it's a message. Well, not necessarily from above. This is a message coming in. This is a message, an email, a phone call, a conversation you have, and it reminds you of what alignment means to you, or it's a message coming in about something that pertains to your sense of movement in your life right now. So some kind of important message coming in for some of you. Some kind of important message coming in for some of you. I mean, if you look at day to day, sometimes we have conversations that change our life. Just small conversations with a stranger on the street can change your life. So don't undervalue the small things, people. Don't undervalue the small things. So there's a decision being made here with this Justice card and the Lovers card. This could have to do with, quite literally, divorce, some kind of court case having to do with a romantic partner or ex-romantic partner. This could be an argument, actually. Not an argument, it's a heated conversation about right and wrong with your loved one. This might not have to do with a loved one, but it could have to do with a very important decision that has equal duality on both sides, and you choose one side, or a side is chosen for you, or it falls into place without you having to do anything. The system takes over, the justice system takes over. But I'm getting a lot of messages from this, honestly, but if this is a love situation for you, justice is being served. Justice is being served. That's all I'm going to say. Justice is being served for both parties involved. Now, does that mean good and bad, right and wrong? One person is the good one and one person is the bad one? No. Very few cases are actually like that. In most cases, both parties have done right and wrong, unless it's an abusive situation in which one person is the abuser and one person is the victim. But sometimes people are mutually crappy to each other. I shouldn't say mutually crappy to each other, but very often there's not going to be a perfect angel and a perfect devil, which is funny because the devil came out with the chariot and the two of swords. Chariot and the two of swords literally came out in a reading I did for someone yesterday. Two of swords is about a decision as well, or choosing not to make a decision. Something's holding you back, something makes you feel chained, I'm getting a lot of messages. For some of you, you feel chained down to a situation, you feel trapped, you feel chained, you feel obligated, contractually or otherwise. That's why this devil card's here. But the chariot is forward movement. So you could be getting out of that. Or you could be liberated. Two of Swords, for some reason I'm getting this image of somebody who's been trapped or caged, and then the cage finally gets opened, especially with this Justice card. Yeah, the cage finally gets opened, and the person's, or the creature is afraid to leave it. It's so used to being in the cage that it doesn't want to leave. This could hit home for a lot of you. It hits home for me. Well, it did hit home for me, not so much anymore, but yeah, you don't want to leave what you know, but you should. You should leave what you know. That's what this Eight of Cups is all about. This is crazy, guys. This message is so consistently across this reading. This Four of Wands, this Eight of Cups, this sense of home, walking away from this sense of home. Imagine being in prison and then leaving. You're totally walking away from that, what you used to call home. And you find balance, and you regain your stability, and it gives you joy and optimism. And there's justice here. There's justice, like I said, justice with the Lovers. It's all about this balance. The Lovers with the Temperance card and the Sun. I mean, a lot of this deck is symmetrical, but I mean, just all of these cards all show balance in them, in the imagery itself. So for some of you, this Devil card could be you holding yourself back in some way. You not wanting to see something with this Two of Swords, not wanting to see something for what it is, not wanting to look at it. You want to keep the blindfold on because it's easier, more comfortable. This Chariot card is forward movement, and this is sandwiched in between these two. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to go in a different order. Imagine if I put it in this order. The devil with the two of swords, and once that gets lifted, I like the way this looks better, honestly. Color scheme wise, aesthetic wise, I like the way this one looks better. There's something that holds you back, whether it's you or an outside source. You don't want to see it, but once the blindfold comes off, there's a decision that's made. And then the chariot indicates forward movement. Fast, fast, fast forward movement. Extremely powerful. Powerful drive. Movement into what? What else? What is this? Somebody's not letting something go. Actually, this is a past energy, in my opinion. So I'm getting some really specific messages here with these all came out in reversed. Reversed Knight of Cups, reversed Knight of Swords, reversed Queen of Cups, reversed Ten of Wands. Somebody stayed in a situation that made them unhappy for way too long. This could be because of that feeling of obligation or being trapped. Let me break this down. Knight of Swords reversed is somebody who is extremely tactless when it comes to the way they communicate, and they can be really mean. They can be vicious with their words, and they can be kind of sloppy when they communicate, and they're not actually super good at making valid points. They just want to hurt people with their words, and that's their only incentive. That's the vibe I'm getting from this card right now. Kind of stupid, or, kind of like using their intellect for bad conduct. Queen of Cups reversed is like, she's like kind of in a victim mentality here. She's easily manipulated, and she's vulnerable, and she's easy to control and to dominate. This looks like, this arrangement looks like emotional and psychological abuse to me. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to have to say that. I hope that you're doing okay, no matter how this pertains to you. I want you to know that you're strong and you're not alone, and you deserve amazing things in your life. And know that this doesn't have to be permanent. And if it's in the past, you can heal from this. If it's in the present, you can move through this as you see fit. It's totally up to you. The power is yours. I promise the power is yours. Don't let anybody ever tell you your power is not yours. Don't let anybody ever tell you your power is not yours. Your power is yours. This Queen of Cups, she's also very unhappy. She's unhappy. She probably cries a lot. She's sad. And this Knight of Swords is manipulative, but he's not as smart as he could be. He's not as powerful as he could be. He's still a knight. He's still got growing to do. Yeah. This Ten of Wands reversed, though, it's like she doesn't want to move away from that. She doesn't want to let it go. She wants to keep giving him chances. The Ten of Wands reversed is like letting these burdens just completely tear you down instead of putting them down. Put the burdens down. Don't be a martyr. Don't try to be a hero. You need to put the things down that you can't carry. You need to put them down you need to heal from them. You need, regardless of how this pertains to you, this Five of Swords also came out. I'm so sorry for if I'm triggering anybody. Like I said, you're not alone. So this Five of Swords indicates to me that somebody is so focused on being right, they will never admit fault, they'll never apologize, they'll never say sorry. I shouldn't say never, but it's not normal for them to apologize or say sorry or say, this is how it was wrong. That's just this energy, but it's just a 5. It can get better. This is somebody who is mean with their words. I want you to know that you don't have to stay stuck with that person. If you're codependent on them in any way, there are resources for you to move past this if you so wish to. It's a very specific message for some people. This could also be a voice. Okay, so if this isn't like a person in your life, this could be a voice within you that is mean. It's a mean voice in your head. It's a mean, bullying voice within you. And you keep wanting to give this voice the benefit of the doubt, saying, well, that voice is important. That voice deserves space in my life because I need that voice. It helps me. Does it? Does it? I need to figure out how to read this. The world reversed with judgment. There's something you need to heal before a cycle can close. There's a resolution you need to come to. Whether this is within yourself or within the outside world, there's a resolution that needs to happen for a cycle to close. Judgment with justice and the world and the sun and the devil here. This is kind of epic. This is kind of like epic battle vibes. If it's not inside of yourself or external, this could be something that is playing out in your life somehow. But the world is like culminations. It's wrapping up of a cycle. It's graduating onto the next level. For some reason, you can't do that until there's some kind of evaluation that needs to happen, whether it's an evaluation of you or an evaluation that you are making. There's something you have to realize. I don't know what that is. Don't fret, though, because you can keep living your life as you will, and things will fall together perfectly as they're meant to, because that's how it works. Don't take my word for it, just watch. If you believe in that, it'll happen. No matter, your world is your perception. Is there anything else? Let's wrap this reading up. What can I wrap this reading up with? Okay, so I wanted to pick a card to wrap the reading up. So I said, let's wrap the reading up. What do I got? And we got the Six of Wands. It's the victory card. It's victory and success. I know that a lot of the stuff I've said is kind of, there's some heaviness here. But no matter what, no matter how this pertains to you, you're going to come out victorious. Six of Wands, I mean, the work is never over. But with whatever you're going through, imagine what it will feel like, what it will look like for you to be this victorious energy. I know this like skinny white lady is coming out of a body of water on a horse. She's got, that's cool because this is an integration. Look at these two cards together. The Page of Swords with the Six of Wands. Look at the colors here. It's like something, look at this. I love this. This is coming down into the crown chakra, into the head, and then she's got this crown of all of this, and it's integrated. So everything you're going through right now is going to integrate itself into knowledge that you can work with and pull from easily accessible. And that's why you've had to go through all this, so that you can have this crash course guide on how to deal with life this way. But yeah, there's definitely some kind of message or communication coming in regards to love, and justice in love, or in regards to a decision that needs to be made. And whatever's holding you back, once you see it for what it is, name it. Call it by name. Say, this is called manipulation, and I'm not going to let it dictate me anymore, and I'm not going to let it run my life, whether it's you or someone else. Name it. Take your power back. Take your power back. And when you do, you're going to propel forward into a beautiful future. Look at this. Chariot and the Sun in the same reading, people. This is like an epic movie in front of me. It's like there's action, there's romance, there's plot twists, and there's courtroom battles and justice and battles. Oh me, oh my. Can't believe my eyes sometimes. This world. And then it's like, we can't go forward. We have to go back. We have to go back. And then they go back and they do this thing in the nick of time. And it's before this council, cosmic council. And then they're victorious in the end. And the person gets the person that they love. And they get the cool mission or the cool title of whatever. You know, they get to be living in a cool space station, and they got like wall art and whatever victory means to you, you're gonna get that. I'm not saying that wall art is victory to me. Sometimes I just have to say things that pop in my head. I need to go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I thought it was pretty epic, and I loved being able to share this with you. Just so you know, this video is copyrighted, so if you take my ideas and steal them, I'm going to sue you. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for all your likes and your shares and your subscribes. I would love to hear your responses in the comments section. Questions, comments, reflections, any of that. So if you feel so inclined, please share. I hope your weekend is sizzling, and I will see you very soon. So until then, 7 up and out.